Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin with another one of those pop-up days where the salon is not really doing a whole lot, and I thought, well, I'm going to close the doors over there and open the doors for psychic readings. So if you're interested in getting a, I don't know, 20-30 minute reading with the cards, or even talking to one of your spirit friends, especially right before Valentine's, here's what I've got going on. You can see it here. Since Valentine's, psychic readings, throwing cards and speaking with the guides, $45, prepaid. Friday, February the 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Eastern time. So if you're on the West Coast, it would be starting at 8 in the morning and finishing at 2 in the afternoon. But those times are flexible for those who might need a bit of an adjustment. There's a QR code right there for the website, and then here is a QR code for the pop-up right there. I've overlaid it. Let me get rid of this one so that you can, there. So there you are. There's the QR code for the pop-up promotion. I hope to see you. I hope you'll make it. Until next time, lots of love and bye for now. Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your card of the day. Right, so here we go. We are using Angel Wisdom Tarot deck by Radleigh Valentine, illustrations by Dan Craig, and our isms is aim high, even if you miss. Then you can use affirmations. I am love, I am God, I am worthy, I am infinite. And if you want to, you can add on a delicious one that says I am enough. The other one is I am allowing the best divine, benevolent outcome to bless me in 2024. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Saying this 3 times. The same as I love you, I love you, I love you. Saying it 3 times somewhat makes it so. Our card of the week comes from this deck. The Divine Masters Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. These images are by Jennifer Hawkyard. And so the Commander Ashtar is like the leader of activating our psychic skills, and Commander Ashtar has been with us all week long, promoting, if you will, reinforcing the card of the day and seeing where it fits into stepping out as a spiritual leader in our community, because Lord knows we certainly need more of us to come forward. Right, here we go. Gertrude and Beatrice is with us. 7 times they want me to. Oh, okay, no. This is a number 7 day. So let me get some notes about number 7. This is linked to the 7 of Cups or the 7 of Water. It's a bit about making the right decision. And if you are in an indecisive mode and you really can't decide what decision to make, then you've got to meditate. The 7 number is about focusing inward, asking for the wisdom that you need, and you've got to meditate on it. I also believe, for me personally, when I'm in that junction of I really don't know, I look at where the priority is. What is my priority right now, this minute? What do I need to do? And then what do I want to do? And how do I get from where I am to both of those places? How do I get from where I am? What are my action steps? And sometimes we have to go into the meditative mode. Our friend Vicky Loper calls it the alpha state, which is where you really have to get quiet and make that humming noise. She likes to use the terms down, 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 because it does really resonate within the entire body and the chakra system. I also feel like a really good exercise to do when you're in indecision on a 7 day. If you're familiar with the chakras, deep red, earthy red, copper red is at the base, and the very pale lavenderish violet is on the top, and everything in between follows through. And you can sort of look at the spine line of your physical body, and at these different points see What colours come up for you? All right, let's get on with it. Do you want me to shuffle 7 times? Oh, she said yes. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Whoops. 3, 4, 5. They're laughing. Okay, there's our card. 6. Whoop, there's another one. Oh, that's why you want to go 7. 7. I will do that one more time. 7. I am not reading all those cards, Gertrude. Stop it. I'm going to read these too. I'm not going to get all crazy with you ladies. This is nuts. I like that they are playful. I like that they are mischievous, or at least Gertrude is. So this was our first card that came out, popped up. And here's our second one. What do we have happening? Oh, okay. Here's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Commander Ashtar is saying to us, all right, the decisions you have to make is what to save and what to let go of. This is the 10 of air. And here we have all of our swords, or our thoughts, or our ideas, and our worries, and our woes neatly stacked in the basket. And here we've got our subject, you, me, and everybody else here, walking away. The door is open. Outside the door is this bright horizon. But what we're being encouraged to do is walk away. We have to be seen as walking away from the things that are not serving us. And I know sometimes this feels a bit like a broken record or a scratch or something like that. But you know, this week, this month, coming up on Valentine's, it's somewhat emotional. We have Mars and Uranus, and then we've got all these other planetary influences that are just out of whack. And I'd say it brings up some trauma when we stir that up. It's a bit like being in the chrysalis or the cocoon that a caterpillar is in, and this chrysalis is becoming way too small to hold the butterfly that is about to emerge from it. So if you're feeling that you are just restless, you are indecisive, you can't land on something, you could go through waves of emotion, try your best not to quash them, squash them, put them aside, or do what you've normally done, which is really avoid them. I'm not saying you have to go full pelt with a box of tissues and cry yourself to sleep, but if that's what you need to do, there you go. This is about facing what's happening and focusing inward. I also want to say the Commander Ashtar's message is also about how powerful you really are. And this is also about waking up to that power that lives within you, invoking it. It isn't about being better than someone else or wishing you were as strong as someone else. We cannot be anyone else. We have to be ourselves, which also means we've got to be prepared to make the tough decisions. And this is ending situations and bringing relief. Sadness or both, you've got to end them. The number 7 day is also about opportunities coming. What would benefit you the most right now? And how would it benefit you? And what do you have to let go to get that benefit? Do you have to actually let go of a mindset? Do you have to let go of a belief that's not serving you? I am not saying the beliefs that you've grown up with, the beliefs that you've had, the beliefs that you've brought with you is didn't serve you at some point, because we're on the journey. You know, it's a bit like you've got to take a taxi to the airport. That's one part. When you're done with the taxi, you pay the taxi driver or the Uber driver or the person that dropped you off. Now you've got to get on an airplane. And the car no longer serves you, but the plane does. And you take a plane ride. You see what I'm saying? We are going through our different tools in different parts of our journey. The challenge is some of us don't want to let go of the past. And You're not going to hit the future. You won't get these opportunities. You won't get what's laid out in front of you unless you let go of something. All right, moving on. Our 9 of Earth is saying, you've got to let go of the idea that you're not worthy and to enjoy the fruits of your labors. Hard work that you've already done has led you to where you are, and you've got a luxurious life coming up in front of you. Start buying yourself or thinking about something, someone special. Get your mind into the harmonious, happy place that is all about successful entrepreneurism. And I'm speaking to you spiritual folks out there. Do your blogging, do your marketing. When you are in this edge of the Aquarian era, which is what we're about to do, it's about humanity. And many of you that are in this channel want to do something for everyone. We want to make everybody equally seen and heard, and etc., etc. We have to let go of the idea that we're not able to do it. Yes, if you're here and you're listening to this, you can. Now, 4 years ago, well, yeah, about 4 years ago, this wasn't possible for me. I had no clue this is what I would be doing. And when I started getting all this video equipment, I've said this many times before, I had no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it. I just kept doing it. What I learned now is I had to let go of the idea that this is stupid, this is crazy, I'm nuts. What makes me think I could do this? What in the world, who is going to listen to this mess? Well, now close to 400 people are, which was not possible 4 years ago. The part that I have to let go of here is my patience. My saying, I want it now, it needs to come. No, that is again the journey. So our queen, our 9, which looks like a queen. To me, she looks like the Queen of Earth, but she's actually the 9 of Earth. We've got Archangel Uriel bringing us the epiphanies that tell us, listen, you have the world is your oyster. All of the money, all of the opulence, all these seeds you planted, look at all the vines growing in the field. To get to priority, we have to see our own, what's the word I'm looking for? Success. I think that's what I'm looking for. Gertrude. And I'm sorry, Gertrude. She keeps correcting the way I say her name. Ooh, hands on her hips, head cocked to the side. Okay, I got it. Do you want to add something to this? She says, you're doing quite well on your own, just don't get in the weeds. That's her way of telling me shut up and get on with it. I like this sassiness. It's a bit like my own sassy side. Like, okay, come on, enough waffle, enough silliness. Beatrice, you're the voice of wisdom. What are you encouraging people to do? Oh, I like this. Okay, what do you want to say? Color, she says. What color resonates mostly with you when you meditate? Are you seeing any particular color? And that is either the color that you need to bring into yourself, pulling it down from the top or pulling it up from the earth. And she's saying the solar plexus, which is the belly area of your body, which is, to me, it goes from being a lemony yellow, which is lovely pale, almost this color. It's almost like this neon-y color, and sometimes it is this color, like a golden color. Doesn't necessarily go into the orangey goldish stuff, because if that's happening, then my creativity is off. Does that make sense? We start off that deep copper red, almost like a rich terracotta, coming up to the orange, which is the reproductive area of our body, and the creative area, the area that we express ourselves, going into the powerhouse, which is the gold and the yellow, up into the heart, which is the green, going into the blues, like that kingfishery blue around the throat. It's the communication, it's the healing, it's how we speak, and then we go on up through the violet, the indigo, and the pale. So whatever color you see when you start meditating, Beatrice says, this is the color you either need. It is the color you need. Okay, it's the color that you're working with. If it's violet that you're seeing, you should work on being more spiritual thoughts, spiritual priorities, looking for spiritual opportunities, looking for spiritual knowledge. If it's right down in the deep coppery reds, the earthy reds, the terracotta colors, this is where you have to be grounded to get creative. And sometimes, very rarely, if you are heavily grounded and you have to bring that lightness of the lofty thoughts, switch the colors around. Put the violets, what would normally be on your crown chakra, at your root chakra, and go from there. Sometimes I've done that a few times just to get my brain to shift out of where it was, and I'm running out of time. I hope this makes sense, and thanks so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, and increasing this bandwidth for people. Until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information, and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.